Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we have ourselves, look at here, not exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a scarab and an armadillo, but, you know, I won't complain about yet another Aspida. I'm just going to have to try not to keep calling this one Citizen Andrew 2. That's gonna be tough to keep straight in my mind already, I can tell that. But what we got is a mission, and it's right in front of us, which means we have to do the mad dash across this long map down to the exit zone over here. It's got this big rocky formation, so if we're lucky, we can run as a group to the side where there aren't any enemies and make it out of here in one piece. Pretty much that kind of divides it into two options: go down the left side or go down the right side. And just for different ways of doing this, I think at a prior time I've done this, and maybe season 4 or whenever the last time I had this style of exit, I went to the left. So we're going to try, at least, unless the Pandorans change my mind, to go to the right. How about that? Now, who shall we have? Who do we have over here? Jerry. And you know what I'm going to do? I don't think I'm going to get anybody on board unless, of course, we get hurt or hobbled or slowed down in some way. We'll use the Aspida as an extra soldier, so that means we'll have 7 out here on the map to help us move as quickly as possible to the exit. So, Jerry, Stray, Catkins, you want to, for your first job on this new episode, your first mission, why don't you go release the Aspida for us? All right. And the Aspida is under control. I think what we'll do is we'll just send it out to the right off the bat, and take a peek and see what we see. Well, no matter where we go, well, yeah, we'll come out wide, so maybe, just maybe, we won't destroy too much cover that the rest of us will need. We'll try that first. And we've seen our first enemy, and it's over on the left, which is not bad. And it looks like he's sporting the new Jericho weapon, though, which is not the kindest of Tritons to run into here. But let's keep moving. And we got another one. Is he over on the same side? Yeah, that's a machine gun toting Arthron. And, of course, we have Mist to deal with. And it's on the left side. So you know what? I'm really going to go on the right side so we can avoid the Mist. How about that? That's just solidified my decision. Now, with individuals that can shoot at us, I think what we'll do is we'll keep you out here, Mr. New Aspida over here. We're going to keep you out here as a potential target for us. Yeah, they're all on this side. Is this another shooter? No, this is a claw dude. Probably has some speed to it. 20. Not the most. 23 is the most usually you see, but 20 is pretty good. Let's come here. And the other option is well, you'd ram through those walls, so let's not do that. Let's just try to eliminate the least amount of cover for the rest of the team as we move forward, and we'll keep you off in the distance. Aspida. And if they get aggressive coming towards us, you just zap them. Now we got to start working everybody over into cover positions at a distance. I want them, if they're going to take any shots, at least this initial time, I want them to be distance shots that don't do a lot of damage to us. So that's the way we're going to play it. Not going to be a whole heck of a lot of Overwatch on this first one. You have pretty good speed, so I don't want to move too close out there either. But we'll get ourselves set up to support each other and try to get ready for the opening move here. What we'll do with you, Dark Admiral, since there is a shooter out there, we'll keep you kind of near the front, albeit with cover, in case there's an opportunity for return fire. And I hesitated there for a moment because, you know, you're in range of the claw potentially here, so we'll see if this was the right move. But just in case I misjudged, we're going to hunker you down so maybe you don't take quite as much hurt. The other thing we can try, if we have someone here that can do it, Sean, in fact, Sean, you might be the one. There's not ideal So yeah, this is what we'll do with you, Sean. We'll bring you right here for an Overwatch shot. In case the Claw dude gets aggressive, we at least have a little Overwatch protection out in this general direction.
Area covered.
Everybody else then can take cover positions over here.
Moving in quick.
And I'm feeling comfortable that if they try any shooting at us, that for the most part, that's probably not a good angle, so we'll just team you up over here, Felipe. And you may notice you're sporting some orange. There's not a true orange coloring that you requested on the armor, but we gave you as much orange as we could instead of that green we started you out with. All right, that looks like we're about ready. Everybody should be moved. Everybody's positioned behind cover, and let's see if we take too much damage. Well, besides the Aspida, that's the planned damage. Okay. And Dark Admiral, you hunkered so that it didn't hit you too hard. And the Claw does not make it to us. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. To help our move forward, because the idea of this mission is get the hay out of here as quickly as possible. At least to me, that's the goal. So let's take away this danger weapon right here with you, Aspida. As we see more and more as we're moving over. Who else did we see that we didn't see before? Okay, there's another Claw dude. It looks like back here. That's fine. Alright, we'll zap the hurtful weapon there, and then we'll back you off. Now, we'll be able to get moving. And I'm probably going to keep you right here, Dark Admiral, and see if we can't take this Claw guy out while you're relatively close to him. Okay, you did your job. I was worried at the second shot, but the third one came through. And I'm just going to keep you hunkered down right there. Everybody else is going to be hustling farther down. And there is a machine gun weapon back here that we'll have to try and take cover for. So as we do our moves. So Jerry Stray Cat, get hustling over here. So we will keep cover in mind as we're moving somewhat here. As a matter of fact, we'll keep cover in mind and put out a little Overwatch as you move forward. That's still a fair move forward. And let's do a little Overwatch against this guy coming forward to shoot us. If he stays at that distance, let him. If he's moving forward, let's see if we can't hurt him. And now, this guy. So this guy, we're going to bring you right here. So far, so good. Then we got our pair over here. We got Felipe, F11. Can't really make it all the way across and into cover. Well, yeah, you can make cover, but it's the wrong direction. So we'll stop you right here. In fact, let's even move you. Well, we'll stop you right here. And Arabizaso. No, maybe I should have run you back here and given this spot to Arabizaso. So Robbie, you're going to go right here. And you, yeah, we took a step too far, so we can't even overwatch our pistol. So just hang out. Okay. We got a surprise little Arthron coming up behind us here. Oh, there you go. The power of the Overwatch with extra aim. Now this guy looks a little heftier than this guy moving up on us. This guy, hit point wise, is only 120, whereas this guy's 210. So Aspida, take care of this threat for us, please. So we can try to keep a fast pace as we're moving out of here. Unfortunately, that means we have this guy And Dark Admiral, just because you can jet jump, we're going to try this maneuver with you. Hopefully you can heft that gun over the fence and see if you can take this guy out. It depends. Hopefully we got enough of an angle to get you past that shield. We're going to try this first. The other option could be to throw a grenade, but I think we might be close enough for the big gun. Let's find out. We're gonna try it. Okay. He's bleeding. And he's gonna bleed out. So we did our job. You'll be able to jet jump to catch up. Everybody else can motor. We're not aware of any enemies out there with weapons. So I'm going to move ahead without cover, just so we can move as far as possible for this turn. In fact, this guy, why don't we move you up here to see if you see anything coming or concerning ahead of us.
Moving in quick.
So far, no. And let's get everybody else motoring up that way too.
They can't stop me.
All right. We are moved forward. Aspida, in fact, Aspida, yeah, it looks like you can make it past the rock on this side, so let's just move you in that direction. All right, let's keep moving. That's the plan. Who do we have over here? Felipe, you have pretty dang good perception, so let's start moving you forward. And this time, with this first surge with our assaults, I'm gonna move just enough so we can overwatch in case there's that stray mind fragger that wants to cause issues with us. We'll play it that way. In fact, we'll even let you have some overwatch, Jerry Stray Cat. That means it'll allow us to get our snipers caught up.
Moving in quick.
Without the need to overwatch.
My turn.
Because we have a need for speed. We'll stop you right here, Robbie, so you don't get in the way of Overwatch. And let's get Dark jumping over here so he doesn't feel left out. Alrighty then, let's just do our token Overwatches just in case there's something we weren't planning on out there. I think I want to have a couple on the interior just because there's a lot of hiding places maybe we wouldn't be able to see somebody in there. Let's try this. And this guy, we're going to have you do the forward Overwatch, not too far, but just in case.
Area covered.
There we go. And then we'll bring the Aspida forward to double check and make sure nothing's over there. And we're not really seeing anything, so I'll go beyond the reaches of Overwatch just to scout ahead. Alright, that's a reinforcement I don't mind, way on the other side of the map. So I'm going to take the chance right now that there's no mind fraggers floating around out here. We didn't seem to detect any. And we are going to run, balls out, and just get moving so we can try to get out of here before something nasty shows up.
Advancing.
It's no Overwatch for anybody on this one. Just run, run, run. Let's go, go, go. And let's pick up what we came here for, and that's the Aspida. And Dark, how much will? You have a couple jumps left in you, because what? They only take 2 will points, right? So that should be enough. We'll do another jump for you right now.
Right there.
And Sean, let's get motoring. And we've got no Overwatch out there right now. So I don't mind that. You know what I'm going to do, just because we are all in the open, in case there's another reinforcement that entered off on the side with a weapon. I'm going to bring the Aspida like in the middle of the road to at least kind of act as a sense of cover against anybody that could potentially shoot at us. Kind of like a right around there, maybe. We'll see. At least we know the mist has grown as far as it's going to grow. Alright. Well, you know, if you come that close, it's too tempting. The Aspida is going to zap you. And then let's barrel this way forward. Being as destructive as you can along the way, we're going to run this time with you, Dark Admiral. And pretty much we're going to do that with everybody else.
Catch me if you can.
So looking at the range of our snipers, we're probably a couple turns away because it's not like I can load them both on the Aspida and get out of here. So we're probably 2 turns away from getting out of here. And we have somebody with a pistol that decided to show up behind us. How about that? So the question becomes, yeah, well, we're not here to hang on and fight with this guy, and I think he's just out of range of getting zapped. So we're gonna have to brave some pistol fire, and we're gonna try to make him shoot that pistol.
I'm prepared.
At very long distance, and just maybe Cred will be in the way, so he can't hit us. And hopefully that has you in range, Sean, to get out of here next turn. I see. How should we go? I think if we... Now it says he can see you from there, so that's not ideal. There's really going to be no place totally I can get us out of sight. This should at least get you as a sniper crouching, Robbie Sasso. And everybody else, I think what we'll do is we'll keep our heavy right here since we know he has one more jet jump within him. And what else are we seeing back here? Oh, the paralyzed guy, of course. So why don't you keep yourself here, Dark Admiral, as the close forward target, and then you can always jet jump out after that.
Moving.
And you have cover. We'll hunker you. And we'll let you be the one to try and draw the fire.
Let's go.
Proceeding.
And Felipe, you actually have enough will for an Overwatch, so I'm actually gonna put some into the mist in case something unknown is over there.
Anything that moves,
And the Aspida. We'll pull the Aspida out. In fact, we're gonna do this as we pull the Aspida out. You're barely hurt. Let's really make you full strength. Since I'm hoping you'll be the point, well, now you won't be the point of fire. Probably the Aspida will be, but there we go. Okay, that's fine. He's going to Aspida all the way. All right. Now, the big question. You can make it out. Yes. Another big question. You can barely make it out. That means everybody should have the range. You'll be able to jump out of here. Everybody has the range. So we are good to go. Even the Aspida can make it out of here, cutting through all this stuff. So the only thing we want to do is make sure we don't take the Aspida out last, so we gain credit for the rescue. Other than that, it is time to get the hay out of here. Let's blow this joint. Alrighty, so nobody got a promotion. Sean is second in line to get to level 4 along with Dark Admiral. They're neck and neck. And Felipe's right up there too. So everybody's gaining experience from the original team nicely. And it was nice to have, even though without too many options for killing and special perks like quick aim and cheap Overwatch, you guys didn't have a huge chance to pick up experience, but we'll get you there. We'll get you guys there. All right, and there is the Aspida that we recovered. Good job. And we're just going to take it back to our main base, Phoenix Point. That's Phoenix Point Asia, as we'll probably rename it. And I just realized I probably do want to get into renaming my bases because, you know, I need all the help I can get. So this one is now going to be known as Phoenix Point, North Africa. And, well, we know the base one, Phoenix Point, that's our main base in Asia. So we don't really need to name that one. Fabrication plant is 4 days away. We're really working and anxious to get our second ship on board because we're really, as a team of 6, we're gonna be better served to split up with a vehicle and 3 to really boost up our experience gain, and that will help us early on at least gain some levels. So what I'm thinking is that was a pretty short mission. Why don't we kind of think about going up to the Dreamers Awaken and try that? But just because we need a few materials more, I'd feel better with a few more materials. I'm gonna pick one exploration site to cross our fingers, roll the dice, and see if we can pick up some materials here. Otherwise, there may be a material reward. I'm trying, you know, sometimes my memory comes and goes as far as what the rewards are and whatnot for various missions. But I think we may get a handful of materials there also. So let's go here and then down to give the Dreamers Awaken a go. And, of course, we didn't find a doggone thing. Now we'll head down here as our next stop. And we made it to the Dreamers Awaken. Fort Freya is a haven run by New Jericho, which means that normally things are quiet and under control. But right now, there's an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. It began with strange dreams, voices heard in the night. That's what a local doctor tells our operatives. I could not detect any physiological changes, and yet there were certainly no signs of infection, but their behavior simply cannot be explained by PTSD or similar conditions, which we at New Jericho are sadly quite familiar with. It's like something has driven them mad. So if we stop these soldiers, New Jericho will undoubtedly be grateful to us, and undoubtedly, yes, give us a few materials. So we need to stop the group of rampaging soldiers. So we got a team of 6. We're going to get in here and get this done. That first mission was so quick, I'm going to just shove and push and try to get this second one done so we can have a lot of action in this particular episode. Let's just get in here, make sure we haven't gained any more SP that we need to worry about. Our loadout should be in pretty decent shape. Now, you Dark Admiral, we actually have the option. We can save up for jetpack control, or, yeah, I'm just going to save that up. Because I either want to get you strength up to 20 for early, or we're going to save up for another perk that might be coming up. So we'll just play it that way. This guy, however, as I'm able to early on, I'm going to start strengthening up our assaults as much as possible, because they really do, on this level of difficulty, start pretty weak. And so we're going to start buffing right about now. I'd love to save up for quarterback, but we will get there. Okay, Jerry didn't pick up enough SP to get you another level. And oh, baby Felipe, you know what I'm going to do just for you? Just because I'm tired of you not having enough strength. We're going to do this. I'm going to spend 1 huge Phoenix SP point to get you that pop of strength. How about that? That means you can carry 1 more thing. I'm probably going to make that The option would be give you a med kit now and lose the extra ammo. And since we have a team of 6, we can probably get away with that. So why don't we do it that way this time? Let's go back and see who has a med kit we can build. And we'll increase you that way. I think this is a better thing to have in your ready action column anyway, Jerry. So we'll keep it that way. And then you, Felipe, got your first med kit. How does the extra strength feel? And Robbie Zasso, no promotions here. Sean, and we're back to the top. So we're ready as we're ever going to be for this mission. So let's get down there. Okay, and our setup does not show us anyone, as it typically does not. So what I may do is jetpack you up here to the edge somewhere where you might be able to jump down. And this is a weird wall. You can't jump down everywhere. But if memory serves me, one of these 2 slots we can jump down. So I'm gonna jump you up here for eyes only, and then Dark Admiral, you'll come back down. And this mission can be really hard if the priest is in a difficult, awkward situation early. It can start messing with us, or it can go fairly smooth. So we'll see which kind of a mission this is going to present us with today. It all depends on the hidden priest that we all know hides out there on Legend. So I always like to know if they're on this roof right here. So I'm going to use my jet jumper to take a peek. And we'll jump you right here, and I think, and I hope, you can then jump down if necessary. If not, you're going to hunker. At least we have hunker as an out.
Let's see.
And yeah, there are some individuals. We have the alerted assault up here and another assault over there. So the roof isn't too cluttered as it sometimes can be. It does let us know, though, we have some options if we choose to use them. Nobody has quarterback, though, for extra grenade throwing range, but maybe, just maybe, let's see what our arm gives us. So we actually can get pretty close. We can just take a little move forward and actually hurt this guy, make him fall through the roof, excuse me, and we'll play it that way. Let's go see what these guys are looking like these days. Don't want to go on memory, you know. They do have, by the way, return fire. This is a holdover where these guys have return fire. And in fact, I think maybe because they're New Jericho, now I have to think of what the perks are that New Jericho gets, because the assaults of Phoenix Point may not have the return fire, but maybe the assaults of New Jericho still do. I just don't have all the new perks and mix-ups and who comes with what set in my mind yet. So either it's a lock and kept in here for this mission, or New Jericho assaults come with the return fire. I guess we'll find out as we play this game just a little bit more which way it is. But that's what I did want to confirm. Yes, they do have return fire, and they're not any amazing level as far as abilities. They're just mad. So return fire is something we have to be aware of. Now, before I move you right now, Dark Admiral, I'm going to keep you there, because if we end up making this guy fall through to the ground, I may just keep you there as a pair of eyes hunkered down so we can see how they're deploying coming up. Now we have 3 assaults. Felipe.
Receiving.
You know, Jerry, you know what we're going to do for you? I think we're going to give you the opportunity to throw the grenade. I'm going to bring you, say, right about here. That should be okay for your arm. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Oh, can you not get it over the edge here? Why? Okay. For some reason, coming over this way, it's something tells me it's not clearing. Oh, that little thing sticking out somehow blocks. No, it's not. So I'm not sure exactly why we can only throw it to this side of him. Let's just hope this will be sufficient. It was sufficient. He fell through. He fell through. Of course, he's still a threat. But at least he's already hurt right off the bat. So maybe he has at least one arm that's injured. Because normally our shots, we can't one-shot their arms off to neuter them that way. So we'll see how this works. Now we have you, Sean. I would love to be able to get you wide enough for Overwatch down there, but you can't quite make it to the corner. And we can't quite make it to cover to still give you Overwatch down here in case this guy decides to pop out the window and come at us that way. So that's a little bit frustrating. What we can do is bring you here, and we'll have you cover the doorway in case he comes at us that way. And then you will not be able to do any Overwatch for us unless it's with a pistol.
Ready to roll.
I can get you. Yeah, this would be slightly stronger, so we'll do it this way.
I'll be right there.
And we'll Overwatch in here.
On the lookout.
Dark Admiral, we're probably keeping you there is the way it's looking. So we are going to Overwatch inside through that into that doorway as best we can. And then we only have a couple more left as options. This guy, we're just a step shy here and there of being able to get the Overwatch out here. I'm really concerned about this guy coming around outside, and I don't want to stand us in the open or he'll just stop and shoot us as soon as he sees us. And that means you, Jerry Stray Catkins, are prone or subject to getting hit and shot this time. So let's hope he goes inside. Let's hope he takes the inside route. But you know, sometimes they sense this Overwatch and they go a different way. That's why I'm worried about him coming outside. I'm very worried about him coming outside. So do I just stand in the open and Overwatch and just take the hurt? Just so I have something coming out this way? Or do I take... Yeah, sorry, Jerry, I just can't get you protected now that I'm seeing this. So we're going to bring a sniper over here so at least Robbie can get to the edge if we need his help over there.
Going in.
And actually, Robbie, we are going to... Oh, no, yeah, we can't even Overwatch a pistol with you. So we're going to keep you there. Dark Admiral, I'm going to hunker you. So you can kind of be our intel gathering individual up here to let us know how they're moving. And then I'm going to, since we already got someone out in the open anyway, we are going to put another out in the open over here just so we have some Overwatch on the side.
Rolling out.
We need to have some kind of deterrent over there, I do believe. And it's not even a great angle of deterrent either, but it's what we have. Okay, we got a new madman on the roof. And we have a bad shot madman in the distance. And he's hurting, but he can still shoot us. Okay, he can shoot us. Ouch. There is the priest. That's a very important one to gain a shot on. And Dark, you can gain a shot on him if you're able to jump down over here. And I may just commit you because, you know, as we always say, you're a heavy for a reason. And that's a pretty dang close shot. His hit points are 160. You have a hard-hitting weapon. And we're playing aggressive. We're going to have to worry about some hits that you would take, though. We do have to worry about that. We're gonna count on your armor, and we're gonna count on the rest of us being able to deal with some things, and perhaps, if we're lucky, throw another grenade up here. So I'm going with the aggressive play right off the start. Down here, Dark.
Let's go.
Because I want to hurt this guy. Plus, let's hope that in his dazed state, he can't play any mind games on us right now. Okay, we got two dangerous guys right in front of us. One of which we can take off his arm with you, Sean. And then he's not so much of a threat. And I don't believe, if we recall looking at a few of the others, they're carrying any grenades. So that is the first step to protect ourselves. We're going to hope then that you can come in here, Felipe, and because he's injured here, just kill him. That leaves 3 others of us to deal with these other issues. So if we're lucky, we might even be able to throw a grenade and just get rid of the puppeteer, and then we can maybe follow this guy through the roof and damage him that way. So we'll see. We shall see. And you're the one that threw the grenade, so we got to count on somebody else to do that job, should we need it. Okay. And let's take out the arm first. I see the formulations of a plan here.
Gotcha.
So much for return fire. It's like I want to say return fire that. Now, what I think is I may bring you in here for a close-up, hit him for sure shot, just so we open up the possibility of someone else lining up in here. The other thing we can do is move you out of the way, Sean, so anybody else can get through here to get the extra shot here, and if this guy falls through the roof, get that shot there. So this guy, let's see if you have the grenade throwing abilities up here, and you do. You know, it says if we put it here, we can hurt both. The only thing that doesn't guarantee is this guy falling through the roof. And I kind of want to limit the shots on Dark over here to this guy. So since he's dazed, let's do that. He might be able to do, what, 1 pistol? So let's go for the hole in the roof play, the play this way. And New Jericho is going to wish they had built a stronger roof. Now this guy's legs are hurting, so he's still danger for shots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you out of the way, Sean. I don't know. Now, Sean, you can only see straight ahead. So you're only really going to be able to get a shot here. I wonder if you could reach the guy in the back just to take him out. And his arms aren't weakened. We're going to have to worry about taking return fire from this guy, perhaps.
Ready to roll.
We just might have to. Now, Felipe, you have a grenade on your person, I do believe. Oh, that's right. You can't carry that much. So, Felipe, you don't have a grenade on your person. So there's the hole in the plan. I don't quite have the firepower I might need to prevent too much return fire. So we're going to try this first.
Moving now.
Move out of the way. And after your shot, I'm wondering if you can even see past him. I guess we're going to find out. Robbie, let's check this shot out. What I want to do is hit this guy, because he's able to return fire right now. So we're going for the ankle shot for the kill. Good job. Now we can still move out of the way.
Here I come.
For assaults to get through. There's good news for us. And Jerry, we can get you in here. What I may do is, Felipe, have you do the first shot on an arm from here to try and weaken it. And then we'll be able to get Jerry in for hopefully a second shot on that arm to take it out. And at the very least possibility, now you see, I can get you here for a quick aim, this guy, but it's not going to have the right angle on him. So we only have 2 shots, so that's the best plan I can come up with. And if it doesn't work, if we don't take out his arm, he'll have 2 shots on one of us, and ooh, baby, he might be able to take us out. Ooh, baby. So before I commit and move anybody else, oh wait, you see him from there too. So we would have a 3rd shot potentially on this guy. And guess what? That's the arm we're going to go for. So let's try it this way. Felipe, you're the one that's going to get return fired. We're going to do your first shot without quick aim. And I got to remember, we have quick aim. But you're going to take damage on this first shot. But this is going to be your most accurate shot you have, so let's take it. Your shot was more accurate than his shot. Now let's just check the arm. It's still pretty hefty and pretty strong. So, and Felipe, I can't have you do another shot and take that kind of damage. So what we're going to do, this guy, is we're going to try a shot from you also on that arm. Now I think if we can catch him at the right spot, that's better on the arm. And my thinking was, yes, he wouldn't have a line to you, and I think we may have hit the arm some more. I'm trying to get a sense is if we can get you in here, Jerry, and if I get you as close as I possibly can, will you be able to take out the arm? Well, you know what we'll do? This is what we'll do. We'll put you there, and we'll find out. And if it's no good, we'll kind of move people away.
Proceeding.
In my sights.
No, he's the wrong guy. There you go. Follow directions, Jerry. And we can take out his arm and prevent return fire. We have a really good chance, so let's do it. Oh, no. We didn't take out his arm, but he used up his return fire. So there you go. Now we can, I keep thinking they have multiple return fires because there is a possible tweak in some configurables somewhere, I think, that can up that on some mod. And I just wanted to, my mind gets jumbled sometimes. Now, let's just take him out. Okay. We're coming close to taking him out, but we're not taking him out. But his arm is gone. That's right. And we already decided that, so he can't shoot at us. So he's not a threat. Okay. I don't know what I was so worried about. Take that, priest. Teach you to return or try to shoot at our Mr. Return Fire.
My turn.
Okay. Now we're feeling pretty confident all of a sudden. In fact, am I feeling confident enough to bring you over here and shoot at this guy? Let's see if I can get back up over here before we get all cocky and make a bad mistake at the very end. How about that? I think that might be a wise play. Now we can come over here, and Jerry, you would have to be here to be able to shoot, and you won't be able to see at that angle because you don't have quick aim. So, is there anyone else that can gain a shot? Maybe not. Because from here you can't even see him. This is the only spot from inside that we're able to reach right now. So, I think we'll probably play this one a little safer. Why risk that your shot, Dark Admiral, won't do what we want, and then he gets a pair of shots on you, because even as a heavy, that's going to hurt. So, let's see about adjusting our team, because I'm pretty sure now he may be the last guy out there. So let's do this. Bring you up to the roof. Let those guys run away. And then Sean, let's do the same thing. Get you ready to get on the roof. Let those guys get away.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
Because they are no longer a threat. Dark will come to you last. And we're going to bring you over here, Jerry.
I'm going in.
We are going to bring you over here. Felipe, that's not quite an Overwatch. And this is not a good angle because they can shoot. I've experienced them shooting through this door before. So we're going to bring you right here and just Overwatch what we can through the opening here. Is just what we'll do.
Overwatching.
It's not ideal. And then somewhere, there you are.
Ready.
This guy. I was hoping you'd be able to get a... We're going to position you here, ready to give us an angle through the window. And it's also cover. And then Dark, now is your time to jump away. And you know what we'll do? We'll set you in front of our sniper just in case he's able to gain an angle.
Doing it.
And I'm okay with you taking one shot at a hunker down status, if that's what it comes to. And apparently he didn't see us or didn't feel comfortable with that.
Proceeding.
I wonder, do you have an extra grenade? We can throw a grenade out there. That's a possibility. But is there other folks up here that can also do some things like that? Well, we got a grenade from Dark. Let's do Dark's grenade first.
Let's see now.
How about you, Dark, move a little farther forward to throw your grenade so we can land it where we want.
Moving.
Yeah, a little closer to the guy. All right. Now, can you get an angle anywhere for a shot? Well, maybe with this we can gain an extra shot here. I'm still, however, worried about return fire. So I'm going to bring you here for a potential shot, but we can always pull you back.
Let's go.
And then grenades, grenades. Who's got the grenades that can get anywhere? You can't get close enough, and your grenades are there. Because we can't, we just aren't close enough for shots with a lot of us.
I'm here.
Now we also have a nice shot here, so I think we have enough shots where I'm gonna get this going. We're gonna take you first, Jerry, and we're gonna come here to throw your grenade.
Here's a little trick I know.
Okay, his arms are gone. Piece of cake. Everything worked the way we wanted. Let's just take a few more shots if we can. And just finish business here. So let's just bring you out for the final.
Threat eliminated.
All right, there we go. Triple level ups on this one. Level 4, level 4, level 4. You were all getting close after the last mission. Now you're really close. And even our newbies, who can only do so much, Robbie Zasso and Jerry Stray, you're almost towards your first promotion too. So congratulations, guys. And this guy, the only reason you're lagging behind is because you had the first bad limb that kept you from that one mission. So you're a mission or a mission plus a tiny bit more to get to your promotion also. Pretty cool.
I had always assumed the Phoenix Project would return one day, even after Symes disappeared. It seems to be the defining pattern of your history. Fall, then rise again. I wonder if this points to an underlying weakness or an underlying strength. I suppose time will have to tell. Time and the choices you make. After all, you are not necessarily defined by what has come before. You can be whatever your will allows you to be. That is the essence of the human experience.
Yeah, well, what happened to those soldiers was disturbing.
That is why I did not intervene. We could have stopped those soldiers ourselves easily enough. But I needed you to see, to understand that far more is at stake here than just our ecosystem or our genetic purity. We are being robbed of what makes us human, our will. I fear neither the utopians at Sanhedrin nor those Anu fanatics really understand that. If you can recognize the real nature of the threat, perhaps we can work together on stopping it.
All right, so we gain attitude with New Jericho, and there's the payoff I was looking for. Materials, 352. All right, very, very good, guys. Now we, I guess, well, let's do our promotions. We've got some injuries, but none of them were severe enough to cause us to lose stamina. So maybe what we'll do is start heading back to the base. We always have med kits. So if something pops up and we need to heal ourselves real quick, we have med kits. But let's do our promotions first. They are this level 4 heavy weapon proficiency. You know, I'm probably, and it's only 15 to pick that up, so I'm probably going to do that eventually, but I'm going to first pick this armor break up. Right there. And then I'm going to actually give us some more SP spending over here. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go strength and will, because you're getting close with your buffs that come with you as a squatter to being the strength I like to have early game. So we're going to do that. So we're going to do one of each. And we'll think about picking that up at some point. So there you go, Sean. Dark Admiral, you also got your pickup, and I see these dovetailing nicely. I'm not going to pick up melee weapon proficiency because, you know, right now we don't have a melee weapon and we don't have the opportunity to build. Oh wait, take that back. Well, that's not available to us yet. It's one of the skins. So yeah, I was like, yeah, we do have one if I want to use it, but self-imposed restrictions. So I'm not going to pick this up right away. What I will do, just because we will eventually want your jetpack control, because it dovetails nicely, we'll pick that up now while we can. And then that leaves a little left over for some more strength. And you're close to that early 20 we like to get everybody to. And we got one more out there. This guy, that the promotion was not yours yet. But I'm going to take this opportunity with the will you've earned to go here and work on our strength a little bit. And Jerry, we can actually get you a pop of strength now too. You're close to our promotion, but I'm going to use that on strength. And Felipe, you got a promotion for a pistol, handgun proficiency, but I want this one. And once again, you know, that's going to help us. Plus, it's going to give you extra speed to get out of the way. So maybe we won't have to worry about your lack of health right now, or lack of strength and being able to carry stuff. Yeah, boy, oh boy. You know, it was silly of me to pick this up until I dealt with your strength. And I can't undo that, can I? In hindsight, I think we should have gone with the strength first so you can actually carry one of those freaking grenades. Oh well. You know, oh well. So what we're going to do with you is, Robbie, we're going to give you that pop of strength also. And there we go. So the promotions are done. The promotions are out of the way. We got some new research here. We can actually reverse engineer, which is a very good thing to do in this game with this mod. Because reverse engineering can unlock similar kinds of research. So for instance, this is a Gauss assault rifle. By reverse engineering a bulldog, I might unlock other Gauss abilities or similar kinds of researches. So it pays, because I never was a big fan in the past of reverse engineering. It was a waste of time and resources just because diplomacy with everybody was so easy. Now diplomacy with everybody is not so easy. So gaining research with the different factions is potentially gained here, and of course through the chaos marketplace. So it pays now. And so the gun I want to put into queue for reverse engineering is right here. Start unlocking other potential research for other weapons. Now, as far as anything here, we still have between these two, shotgun and shields, I think, that are unlocked. Population census is just a waste early on because population is not an issue then, and I don't really do Pandoran evolution until I get another research lab to shorten that timer just a little bit more. So yeah, we're going to keep this in there. Chiron autopsy first. I think we're just going to keep, well, now that this is semi-okay, I'm looking to get enough to do this. Because the next thing we need to build is right here, the far end module. And we need 600 materials for it. So we still got to find a few more materials. And then we'll have a complete 6-seater Manticore and we won't be limited in any way, shape, or form. So let's just keep exploring. Now, these may just very well be havens. Where do I want to explore? Okay, we can also come up here for a scavenging site. But before I do a scavenge, I may just come back and grab an Aspida. Why don't we plan on a scavenging site just so we can buy this module and do that.
The disciples of Anu Haven is
Aha.
under attack.
Well, guess what? I think we have a slight interruption. And you'll notice the way that announcement is. An SOS has been sent out by Disciples of Anu. Now, anywhere in the globe that might get attacked. Oh, we got an independent. That was the extra mission from that one search area we have. It's way over here, this independent mission. And then there should be one more scavenging site out there on the map that we haven't found yet. But anyway, if some haven gets attacked, and I'm just checking for mist over here anyway, but if there happened to be mist over here and a haven got attacked over here that we haven't found yet, we'll still know when they get attacked and where they are because they send out these SOSs now. So it's kind of why right off the bat over here, since I at least have access to this area now, I'm not too concerned and rushing to have to get out that satellite yet, because we'll still be able to react to any attacks over here that might pop up with those SOSs. So just some different ways of thinking on playing the game right now with some of the changes that are made. Yes, I will want the satellite so we have better chances to find the nest after an attack, but it'll come. It's not the end of the world if we can't build it right away. So anyway, we're going to detour over here. A couple of us are hurt. We're going to have to go with medkits right away, but we need to get this done. And guess what, everybody? This is going to be our first chance to pick up Delirium. So that's going to start factoring in to our gameplay now. And guess what? Everybody's going to get it. And I don't necessarily want to take the time to fly here and back, even though we might be able to make it. But we'll still hold to our initial plan so we can build the FAR M module. We're going to come here, and we may not even have to do the scavenge right away to build it, because we do get rewards here too. So let's come here with the team, make sure we make it, and then we can also bolster ourselves, because we're going to need it after we purchase the FAR M, and maybe pick up Citizen Andrew to come over here. So let's do that. All right, daytime mission. That's always nice. It is a delirium area, as I said, and we will get some nice rewards and be able to afford, provided we don't use every piece of ammo we own in the process of defending, we will be able to afford our FAR M after this mission. So that's good news. It's good news. Let's take a look at who we're taking out. With the promotion, there's probably not going to be a whole heck of a lot that we need to change in here at the moment. Dark Admiral, you could carry one more thing. In fact, I'm going to take the play that we can do this, and I'm going to build you another med kit. Just because we have a soldier that can't carry his own, we're going to make sure a few of us have some extra ones. Plus, some of us are hurt. So I'm going to err on the side of getting us healed up and having enough med kits to be able to get that done. This guy. You're one of those that's not hurt, but you can carry. You have strength enough that now that we're buffing you up a little to carry another one. So that's another side advantage of what we're doing here. In fact, you're not hurt. I may regret not having the extra grenades. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I may regret not having extra grenades, but we're going to go, just because we aren't all full strength, we're going to go err on the side of caution. In fact, you're going to carry your extra one because we want to use it on you right away, Felipe, and that way you'll still have a backup for in case you get hurt again. And Rabizaso, yeah. How often do our snipers get to throw a grenade anyway? We'll give you a backup med kit. And I think we are all ready then. Yes, we're back at the top. We're all ready to get out here on this mission. And that's what we'll be doing next time. So I hope you enjoyed today. It's always fun when we're able to squeeze in a couple missions. It makes me feel good, at least, that I'm not that slow of a player all the time, right? So this is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.